you have chickens or not, you probably have too many eggs. And before you decide, oh my gosh, I gotta throw them away, or I have to make omelets every day for breakfast for the next month, there's a better way. And I have a solution for you. You can actually freeze your eggs. Now, before you decide to just go and chuck all those eggs into the freezer, stop, because you don't want to be freezing the eggs with the shells on. But there's a simple way that you can freeze the cracked eggs, and I'm going to show you. The first is you can freeze your eggs whole. So all you want to do is crack your eggs into a bowl. Give the eggs just a little bit of a whisking. And put them into an airtight container. The second method is to separate the yolks from the whites. We can separate the egg yolks from the egg whites. With the egg whites, it's a simple matter of just putting them into an airtight container and freezing them. For the egg yolks, we're going to add just a pinch of salt, about 1/8 teaspoon of salt, just to prevent the yolks from gelling when they are thawed after the freezing. Whisk the yolks with the salt. And put your yolks into an airtight container. Remember to label all of your eggs and your containers with how many eggs went into the airtight container and the date. Also, for the egg yolks, be sure to indicate if you have added salt. You could also add sugar, and in which case, if you've added sugar to the egg yolks, you want to make sure that you indicate that, because the egg yolks with salt could be used for salty dishes, and the ones with sugar could be saved for desserts. Your eggs can be stored safely in the freezer for up to 4 months. Be sure when you're unthawing the eggs that you're unthawing them in the refrigerator. When you go to use the eggs, 2 tablespoons of the frozen egg white is the equivalent of 1 large egg. 1 tablespoon of the frozen egg yolk is the equivalent of 1 large egg. And 3 tablespoons of the frozen whole eggs is also the equivalent of 1 large egg. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Really?